We were once two students to the Wither, to Tiny. We were once two students to Tiny, and we got too powerful. We got too powerful for him.
Are there any more Evans?
Imagine if there's just one Evan.
Bro.
Probably.
That would be poetic.
Well, let's see if we can pull them out.
Symbolism.
Yeah, there's still a villager here. What's this guy?
Oh, let's interview him.
Hey, he's literally the lone survivor.
No, there's
actually
there's
one over here.
Oh, we gotta reunite them. We gotta get them to repopulate.
Oh, that's easy.
Right, I'll interview him.
Hey, bro. Yeah.
What are your? Oh, okay, never mind.
Let's see.
He obviously doesn't want to talk.
What are you guys doing here? Hey, don't punch me! I'm getting away from you, creeps.
Maybe the other one's a talker. Alright, here we go.
Okay, I trapped him.
What are your final thoughts on the war that has just occurred?
I'm surprised I survived, to be honest.
Well, looking at you, you're a bit of a buff guy, eh? Yeah,
I'm a farmer by trade.
Oh.
Ow! What was that for?
Well,
sorry, no witnesses. So I do.
Oh, I guess I'm the last one left now.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
I'm
Sorry, no witnesses.
Oh my gosh.
Are there any more villagers?
I hope not. Tiny was trying to protect them. We're the troops.
Yeah.
This is Little Gil's world.
That's true. I mean, it said it there the whole time. We just never noticed.
It's foreshadowing.
So it turns out that you guys were the ones trying to kill the villagers the whole time.
Yeah.
And Tiny was just pretending to kill them to make it look like he was. What?
I don't think it was pretending.
Those villagers up here were the Gaddy and Noah worshippers.
No, the villagers.
That's why they're isolated.
The villagers that died from Tiny were paid actors. They're all paid actors.
they were Gaddy and Noah worshippers. So
Which
they got
ones?
outcasted up here.
The ones that were killed.
Yeah, the ones that the Wither decimated.
Oh yeah.
Up here. They were.
Wait, so what was the actual lore of this whole thing? So what was the reason why Tiny was taking out the villagers? If you guys were the masterminds the whole time,
these villagers up here worshipped us. They thought we were in the right, and all they could do was give us praise. But
so they wanted you to kill all the other villagers.
Yeah. So the Wither down here. The villagers down here were actually the good ones, and they hated us but loved the Wither. That's why when I was in this house, the Wither didn't blow up the house. Because he knew it was one of his loyal subjects. But up here is the guys that worship us, and so he decimated it completely.
Yeah, and this is where Ethan was as well. Ethan was up here, and he died up here.
Yeah, because Ethan is a loyal subject to Noah and Gatty.
Oh, I never knew that.
I did.
Yeah. We both did. We were the masterminds.
But still, what was the whole point? So what was the Wither doing then? Like, why was the Wither killing all the villagers up there?
Because they're worshippers of us. And
yeah, and we were once two students to the Wither, to Tiny. We were once two students to Tiny. And we got too powerful. We got too powerful for him, and he outcasted us because he was scared of our raw power. He outcasted us, and finally we came
dying from the Wither.
We came back, and he tried to get rid of us for good. But he was no match for his previous students.
That's crazy. So you guys trained under Tiny.
Yeah.
Were you like training to be the like withers yourselves, or
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. As you can see, we only have one head, but we make up for it because we have arms.
Oh, that's fair.
That's true.
That's fair. I can see the resemblance though, like you both the heads and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. We had another brother named Evan.
Oh,
when we combined,
so is that why? Because I saw there were like a bunch of people in town called Evan. Like, what's the deal with that? Is he the same guy, or is that just a coincidence?
No,
They're
just
coincidence.
No, not the villagers named their kids Evan as a sign of respect.
Yeah, that's right.
As a sign of respect due to our lost brother.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Right.
If me and Gaddy stand next to each other on this and face you, stand down, and imagine the same guy Evan standing next to us. There'll be 3 heads.
Yeah, wait, that's true. Wait, hold up. Let me try something. Okay, wait. Can you put those on quickly? Yeah, I'll help you out.
Whoops.
Are you still rolling, Gaddy?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys look super similar to Tiny. And so what you're saying is there was a third one with like the same head,
Yeah.
same everything. That's crazy. So was Evan the favorite? Is that why all the villagers were named after him, or like how?
He was the youngest.
Yeah.
So it was bad.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There's also kind of like in tribute of him too, like, you know.
Yeah, not fair. And like, what actually happened? Like, how did he die?
Tiny.
Yeah, Tiny.
Really?
Me and Gaddy were lucky to get out alive when he outcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he outcast all 3 of you.
Whoops. Yeah.
Yeah. We had to.
That's
By
crazy.
outcast, I mean he tried to kill us, and we had to.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
What?
look.
So like. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I can see it. Hold up. I think it'll make it look a bit better. There we go. Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah,
I can see the
wait.
resemblance.
Hold up.
You definitely got his facial features.
Hold up. There we go.
Yep. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you look exactly like him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're saying.
So take me back. What was the reason? Why did he outcast you in the first place?
He was scared of our. We were gonna overtake him, and he didn't want to let go of his throne too easily.
Oh, so you guys were like giving him signals like you're gonna overthrow him and stuff, and then he was like getting a bit scared.
Yeah.
He was watching us during training and realized our raw potential, and he realized that we were eventually going to overtake him one day. And usually a good teacher will be grateful that they tell their students so well, but he didn't want to give up the throne, so he just kept on. He just wanted to outcast us as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
That's so weird. Oh.
He wanted loyal subjects under him. He wanted us to be strong, but not as strong as him, so we would do what he said.
What was the moment when you realized that he was psycho and you had to get out? Like, was there an event?
He killed Evan.
See, I've got his heart right here. It's white, but
Wait,
it's black.
Whose heart?
This is Tiny's heart.
Oh right, yeah.
So this is Tiny's heart here. It's white, but don't let the color deceive you. It's actually evil, and the color of evil is black, and hence why he is black.
I mean, fair enough.
Because Because black is evil.
Jet just said the color of evil is black.
This is
So,
all. This is all that we have left of Evan.
His rotten
No.
flesh. Yes.
No, you can. So it must have been a while.
It's
Since he
been
died. He's
it's
been
been
rotting.
a long time.
Well,
How long?
flesh rots pretty fast though.
6 months.
6 months, dude, and you're still
6
carrying
months.
around his flesh.
Yeah, keep
Ew.
talking. I'll be back.
That's all
Okay,
I
fair
had
enough.
left of him. He was the youngest. Jet was the middle child, and I was the oldest. So
So
I
you,
took it upon myself to carry around his last remains as
yeah, better
as
give
a
him back.
symbol. Thanks.
That's mean.
Luckily, I only gave you half.
Yeah. So you've still got the other half.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
good.
Stop rolling. Stop rolling.
Okay.
Sorry.
Maybe start tomorrow, mate. I need you to be quiet.
Yeah, so.
Alright, I'm good. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no
Just
worries.
Just got a bit hungry. Anyway, what were we
what
saying?
was I going to say? So basically, you guys got outcast. Were you living here, or were you living at a different like town? What was the story?
So Tiny taught us at the top of the snowy mountains.
Okay.
So, as this village was close by, we lived on the other side, behind you. If you look behind you, just over those mountains there.
Oh, true.
So we could visit the village sneakily, but we had to get back.
Yeah. Okay. So is that when you started kind of infiltrating and like, building connections with these guys on the high level?
Yeah, they heard about what happened through rumors.
Okay.
So
Well, as in the death and stuff.
yeah,
The
so
death of Evan.
everyone had different opinions on it, and they ended up splitting. So the people up here praised us for what we did.
Yeah. Okay.
Praised us for getting out of Tiny's grasp, but the people down there saw Tiny as a leader and as the king, the true king, and we should be shunned upon. So
So obviously news eventually got out that you guys had rebelled.
yeah,
And then
and
so that's when the village split.
there was two different takes on it. So that's why you saw the Wither decimate this place, but not much down there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there used to be a house here.
Pretty sure they did. There was
And there definitely was.
there was some squid in that lake that also.
Oh yeah. Oh, looks like there's still some fish.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. I didn't know there was so much history behind it, eh?
Yeah,
I thought I'd just hire you guys to like take out a threat. Just saw some villagers in pain, so I was like, yo, we need some heroes.
yeah. Well, you
And
chose the right people.
yeah, you did start a bit slow, I will admit, but eventually you got there.
Hey, look. If there's a will, there's a way.
Mm.
There's not much
And
training that can be done on top of snowy mountains.
I mean that's fair.
There's no
You
woods.
did see Jets was excelling at making his way through the snow, so you can tell that you guys had trained up there.
100%.
That's for sure.
We both focused on different things while up on the mountain. He focused on gathering materials up there to sell us down, but I mainly focused on the political side.
Okay, what do you mean?
I just did all the bills. I just had to flex my power.
You just paid the bills.
Yep, I
Okay.
paid the bills. I dealt with all the lawsuits because it's not cheap to live in the mountains. I'll give you that. Apparently,
Yeah. What were you just renting like a little cottage or something up there?
mate, we bought a nice batch of lands, but the the landowners did not appreciate it that we
Yeah.
bought it So, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
So while Jet was out mining, I was trying to deal with different things. I actually got a side job as a to pass the time.
As a what? Sorry, you cut out.
As a lawyer.
Oh, right, it's just on the side.
Yeah, just on the side. It was
Okay,
like
yeah, fair enough.
my little side hustle. So just in
Yeah,
case
that's cool.
killing Tiny physically didn't work out, I could always sue him.
Ah, true. Yeah, no, that's fair. So, were you part of a mountain village, or was it just kind of like a lone cottage
It was just a
that you
lone
lived at?
cottage.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom
What
little
was
cottage.
the rent like?
It was kind of high because apparently the view was really good. Apparently the rent costs like crazily. But so because we were on the top of the mountains,
Yeah, no, fair.
we were getting to around 20 grand a week.
20 grand a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was on a 5-year plan, so.
Oh, yeah. So like 20,000 emeralds a week.
Oh no, dollars.
Oh, dollars. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
People up in the
Hey.
mountains don't really have a sense of worldly things. So diamonds, emeralds, iron, stuff like that doesn't really make sense to them. They
You're
only
only
deal.
interested in the cold hard cash.
Yeah, they only deal in cash.
Fair enough. Cash is king, as they say.
Cash is king, apparently. So, but as a lawyer, 20 grand a week isn't much to me. That's kind of cheap change,
Yeah,
So
no, that's fair. I forgot you were doing that part time.
yeah, so the side hustle really helped. But I don't see. I always question Jet about why he mined. He always did this mining. He found enjoyment out of it, and I was like, look, man, it's not going to pay the bills. Okay, they don't even pay. They don't even pay through emeralds and diamonds and iron and stuff like that. So why are you doing it?
Yeah, okay.
And Jet always gave me this stupid answer like, bro, we need it. And I'm like, nah, man. He just
That
didn't
is pretty
understand.
stupid.
I know, he just didn't understand the
Gravity?
not even gravity, just the situation at hand, you get me?
Yeah. Actually, I have just thought of a question. So you were just in a little 2-bedroom cottage, you said.
Yeah.
So who shared a bedroom with who? If you, Evan, and Jet were all there together.
Oh, the sad thing is I didn't really want to bring it, but we actually got the house after Evan died.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Bit of a awkward situation, but
Yeah, okay.
see what happened is we lived with Tiny in this massive,
okay, right.
glorious palace, and at night, Tiny killed Evan while he was sleeping.
Oh, bro, that is so scummy. That's like bottom tier of murder.
Exactly. He was trying to move on to us next, but we were quick enough to escape. We had to, and I had to run past Evan's room and get his last remains just to try and keep him alive, but it just didn't work. And that's what you saw there. But we ran to the other side of the mountain as far as we could. We ran till we couldn't anymore.
Yeah, okay.
And we finally managed to find a piece of land. It took us a while to settle in, but it is what it is.
So who is there a landlord up here or something? Like how do you pay for this?
Well, yeah.
Well, the villagers were kind enough to give like an old rundown house to us for free, just to live in, and just have a roof over our heads. They're quite kind.
They didn't understand the situation at first, so
they were kind of pretty nice to you.
Yeah.
So like at the time, they didn't quite understand the gravity of the situation. So they had to like just They're just generous. They're just very generous.
Yeah,
that's-
no, fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It got pretty dangerous as soon as they heard, though, as they knew where we were staying. So he had to constantly be on guard. But because they're only villagers, they weren't much of a threat.
Oh, fair. So what, you were taking refuge in the village for a bit, until they found out.
Yeah. And then Tiny came after us.
Yeah, far out.
Yeah,
It seemed like at first he was targeting the village, the village itself.
Yeah.
Instead of you guys.
He heard news about us. Actually, he heard news about us staying in the village.
See, I think he was just trying to take away more things from us. So, just like how he took Evan away from us. So, he tried to take the villagers' kindness away by killing them.
Oh, so like the ones who were in support of you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As a tyrant king, he may praise his supporters, but also he can just get rid of them in a flash.
Yeah, okay. So he's a bit two-faced. In front of the cameras, he's
100%. Very, very media based, you know.
Yeah, okay.
So he posted on Instagram #just killed Evan after the.
Bro, you can't be serious. No way.
I checked his Instagram story while I was running away from him.
I can't imagine you would have been friends for much longer. Surely he would have blocked you after that.
Oh no! For some reason, I don't think he checks friends anymore. I think he just kept it there. So I constantly. He seems kind of a dweeb, but I don't know. He posts like his food every time he eats it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I know. He puts filters on it and everything.
Yeah, so like
what the heck?
with that, right? Like, so with all that, like we knew exactly where he was every time because he was quite active for someone with no hands.
Okay.
He always live streamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What did he live stream? Like, what was he doing?
Just everyday things, you know. Just
It was just
training and stuff.
Just a vlogger, yeah.
Walking his dog.
He had a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had.
What's the story there?
Just killed it.
I mean, killed it.
Killed it by eating it.
Sorry,
Man.
I gotta keep my voice down. But yeah.
Yeah, it was. I love that. I love that dog. But
yeah.
Yeah, he would have been like family to you guys. You were living together.
yeah,
right?
it was our only enjoyment we got when staying up there.
Man, I feel bad for you guys.
Don't be. We killed him.
Yeah, I guess it's all over now.
Amen. All right, where's those dirty villagers that wanted to face us?
I don't think there's any left over, right?
Yeah, but their houses are. Their memories live on.
Ah,
I agree.
I feel like this is the only right thing to do.
See, in the end, the villagers that worship Tiny, we use them. We use them to our advantage
how so?
by stealing their houses. And
That's true. You did use them.
use them for our crafting needs to kill their worshipper, Tiny.
Exactly.
And they were devastated.
Yeah.
And Tiny made out with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Tiny also took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 of my hearts. And I had to use a totem of reviving. That was in my
No way.
hand.
Dude, there's no way.
I got back from school one day, and I brought a girl back home with me.
And then
And
it
I
was
was
like, no girls
like-
allowed.
I was like, "Look, Tiny,
What did
this
you have to say?
this is my girlfriend."
He was like,
And he
girls
goes,
only bring you
"What?"
weakness.
Facts. He says, "Girls only bring you weakness," and he kicked her out. And then I went crying into my room, and then I heard him making like kissing noises. So I was like, "What?" So I went into his room, and I saw him making out with my girlfriend.
Wait,
No, I can't, don't worry.
that's
just happens.
really bad. That's next
I
level.
know.
Yeah, okay.
He,
I mean, you got killing villagers, terrorizing houses, but then I think that's got to be the worst.
it's crossing the line. I know.
Yeah. All right, boys. Should we let it out? Should we let it off in 3?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
How does it feel?
Yeah, feels good.
Feels good.
Hey, did you guys want to show me over this hill somewhere roughly where you guys were living? It was this way, I think.
Noah, you can show.
I Caddy stole him.
Wait, Ethan. Come over to the big dig sign. I'm gonna show you something.
I think it was over here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was exactly.
Yeah, this is the house that we trained
This
in.
is the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Yeah, I just was flying through and kind of found it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you got this probably could maybe run me through a little bit of what's going on here and what you remember from this place. I remember you said it was 2-bedroom, but it looks like the 2 beds are next to each other, so I don't know about that.
Well, you see, we're in the snowy mountains and it gets pretty cold. So,
I think that's fair.
a blanket isn't enough. So sometimes, don't tell him about it. Sometimes it gets real cold and
Yeah, no, okay.
we sleep facing away from each other.
And you just get 2 blankets. That's where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you need 2 blankets.
Yeah. Like,
I noticed
like
there's a
this?
bunch of
See, like how
yeah.
I'm sleeping like this, but there's like a blanket on me.
But just like 2 blankets, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, someone just got kicked.
Yeah, so
I was wondering if you could explain. This is probably the most curious I am about the. It looks like poo, almost in this chest.
Gaddy, you can stall him for a bit of it.
so it's not actually poo. It's
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's nothing in there. Like that's just your imagination. Like,
okay.
Why would we store poo in a chest?
No, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long day. And I guess this is where you did all your crafting and stuff.
Yeah. This is where we did all our cooking and cleaning. In here, would you mind maybe? Thank you.
Oh,
yes.
sure.
Yeah. See, this is where we did all our cooking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of food do you eat out here?
Well, as you can see, it's quite snowy and
It is
like harsh environment. We eat like foxes and and sometimes sheep that pass by, and we use their wool for like warm clothing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And like
that's sweet.
And then recently, since fighting Tiny, we got some pork chops, some cooked pork chops.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's what I've been living on for a while. You know, they have quite a long expiration date.
The pork chops.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. How long do they last?
Oh, forever.
Wow, that is quite long.
Yeah. Like I always have like 22 cooked pork chops in me, and one of them fills me up all the time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's a nice little house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice place you guys had.
Mm. Like if you come back inside though, if you come back inside, I'll show you something else. I'll show you something else.
Yeah.
Like, see, with this chest, like this is where we're gonna be storing the Tiny's heart.
Oh, good idea.
And around it, we're gonna be placing TNT just for extra security wise, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Because you don't want him to like revive.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And then
Oh, hey.
like if since we got TNT around that, the next best thing to put to like store it is hold up. It's deep slate, because you know if someone breaks in, right, they won't know there's TNT down there. They won't know there's TNT.
Facts.
And so it's nice and hidden.
I was gonna suggest maybe some iron barbs as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So that
exactly.
But
you know, he hurts his hands while he climbs over them.
Speaking of deep slate, Jet, do you want to show Ethan your first mine outside?
And then sorry, and then we place bedrock in there too, so definitely no one can get.
Damn right. That looks
Yeah.
good.
Amen, bro. He's trapped forever.
Yeah, exactly.
You wanna show him your first mine?
Yeah. So if come over here with me, this is my first ever mine, and I put a sign
just
here.
Just ignore that sign.
Okay.
Just ignore the sign. If you walk over here, go over there. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just I'm pretty strong, you know. So yeah. So if you come over here, like, oh yeah, thank you. So you come down here, go down there.
Oh wow, it goes really far.
Yeah, so
you won't get to see that sign.
yeah, so like if you just like
yeah. So what? What's going on?
Yeah.
You weren't meant to see that sign.
Oh, I guess we're all besties now that I know. And hey, in the fight, I saw you guys make out earlier.
No.
That's the reason why it started raining XP and food and coal.
We're brothers. Why would we do that? We wouldn't do that.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
A lie.
Like, there's no reason for us to do that.
Yeah, we're just two brothers living out here, trying to survive.
I mean, that's fair.
But like, we wouldn't do that because, like, oh, that's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not gay.
We don't support that.
Of course not.
Yeah,
of course not.
Yeah. I just
Just what?
Is there something you want to say? No. Do you need some help saying it? I think I can read between the lines.
He's not gay. That's what he's trying to say.
What was it? What were you going to say? Was there something that you were? What was it?
Where are you guys going?
trying to run away from the fact. You can't deny it. You can't trick me, bro. Can't trick me.
Well, the thing is, we can.
Oh, I got tricked.
Whoa.
All right, let's wrap it up, boys. Oh, that was dope.